Hi guys, it's Eileen from Now There's a Crafty Idea, and I'm back with another video. And this one's a bit of an experiment for me. It's something that I've seen done and I wanted to play with it a bit, and I thought, well, why not bring you along with me? So I think I've mentioned before that I like to collect bits of old jewellery, and you know, I go around a lot of vintage fairs and I'll pick up bits of broken jewellery, things that have fallen apart, or just old jewellery that's kind of lost its use. And I've also bought a few charms and things. Oh, look at that, I didn't realise that. That's a Harry Potter one. Harry Potter mad I am. I'll have to make something special with that. I keep on threatening to make a Harry Potter junk journal. I will get around to it one day. Yeah, so there's all sorts of lovely little charms in there too. And as you can see, these are just all bits of broken jewellery. And then I found these. Now I got these, where did I get them from? These are from Sainsbury's Home. I think I only paid £1 or something for them, but they're nice big clips. And the reason I wanted the big clips is because I want them to still have a function on the page, but I don't want to, obviously once I've put my bits on, I don't want this bit getting stuck in the page. So I've decided to do a few, and I've come up with a few little bits that I think I might try and use. I love these little cameos, and I've gotten quite a few, but I've also found these ones from the Works, which are quite good value. Again, they're only quite cheap, and I have checked the copyrights on these. They're fine, no problems. But they're just lovely. I think they make lovely little decorations, and I'm hoping that they're going to work well with our clips. I've also got a variety of flowers, because I thought we might make a couple with some flowers on. I'm not sure. I'll see how the video goes. So I'm going to move all these bits, because I've gone through them all and I think I've found all the bits that I want. Some nice turquoise in there. But for the journals that I'm working on at the moment, I think everything I need is in this tub. So I'm just going to get rid of this one. I've got about 7 of these tubs. I'm hopeless. I am a collector. But it's, you know, I'm trying to use them. I'm getting better. You know, as soon as I've used a bit of it, I'm going to think, oh no, you got to go out and collect again. You know it. Right, so a few of the ones that I found were these kind of medallion ones. The reason I'm choosing these is because at the minute I'm working on some fairy tale journals, and I'm also working on some tea time journals, and I'm about to start working on me Artie May's autumn journal, which I can't wait to get working on. I've been printing out all the ephemera in the pages. Oh my god, I'm going to link Artie May's down below. Love your work, honey, love your work. So yeah, we'll have a play with some of these. Yeah, I think that should keep us going for a bit, so we'll move that aside. So I'm hoping that some of these are going to look great. So I've never actually done this. I should probably have watched a tutorial on it, but when I was thinking, I've got my trusty glue gun, and I've got some nice little bits of fabric, just the fabric scraps, but these ones are quite a tough fabric. They're like a hessian, so they're not like a cotton, they're a heavy cotton. So I'm thinking that they might be able to take the glue. I'm hoping that they'll be able to take the glue. Yeah. This is going to be fun. So let's see. Kind of like that one. Yeah, that's quite nice, that. I want the fabric to show out a little bit. I don't want it to just be hidden behind the paper clip. So let's get a start. Get all these little threads off, and I'm just, glue gun will work. I'm just going to make sure I get the glue gun over the fabric and the top of the paper clip. I'm not bothered about the bulk because these are going to be on the outside of the journal. I'm just going to pop that on. Let's just make sure we've got everything nicely adhered. Do be careful when using these glue guns because they do get incredibly hot, and I've had more than a few burnt fingers off them. But there we go. How simple was that? And that's going to look great on a journal, isn't it? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's see. What do I have? I'm trying to think where I've got close. I know. I've got my Rumpelstiltskin that I'm working on. I haven't actually sewn the signatures in, but we can have a look and see how that's going to look on the page. Oh, that's going to pop up out of the top of your journal. Isn't that great? Oh, I'm in love. I can see me sitting making loads of these. Yep. Great. So let's try another one. Right. Let's get some more of our fabric. And the thing about this fabric is, I mean, I've used it for a cover. It's so tough. But it's got loads of little bitty strings that you can pull on and fray it. And it just doesn't take much to make it look vintage and distressed. So we'll put it this way. I'm going to try one of the cameos. I like this cameo. I don't think the colours are right. Let's try this one. What does this one look like? It's quite big, isn't it? And that one is too small. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, that one will do. Now these ones from the works, they do have these sticky pads on the back. You can easily just pull them off. You don't need them. The glue gun's going to do its job and keep that nicely stuck down. You have to forgive me, glue gun, it's old and it's seen a lot of action. There we go. I've got a new one, but I just, you know, when you get used to using something, and I just go to it. It's just a go-to. Give this a good squidge down. There we go. Fantastic. I love that one. Now, I have been asked to do for a friend a Halloween junk journal, and she wants it to be, because I like the gothic effect. She doesn't want it to be all gothic and dark. She wants it to be fun, like Halloween fun, which is great. So let's try one of these with a googly eye. And that's the thing about junk journaling. You can have it like, it can be as fun or as playful as you want. That's what I love about it, because like sometimes I'm in the mood for elegant and pretty, sometimes I'm in the mood for dark and grungy, sometimes I'm in the mood for vintage, and sometimes I'm in the mood for new. And that's the great thing about junk journals, is you can take any kind of style and just run with it, and it just works. You just play about and it's great. Right, we've got our cheesecloth that's fallen apart. That's great though, that's exactly what we want. Now I'm going to put this cheesecloth, shall I put it underneath or shall I put it over the top? I'm going to put it underneath. I've used the fabric on the back again because the cheesecloth itself isn't strong enough to hold the glue. You know, the glue would just go through. So let's have a look and see what this is going to look like with our googly eye. You know what, if you're making Halloween junk journals, could you imagine that sticking out the top of your page? That's going to look great. It's going to look amazing. You know. Oh, how fun. Imagine this is a Halloween junk journal. How much fun is that? I'm loving these paper clips, I've got to say. Next time you check back with me, there's just going to be a table full of paper clips. Oh my gosh, that's just so much fun. That's great. Right, I'm going to do one of these cameos. I do like this one, but you see this, what they've got round here, it's just plastic and you can tell it's plastic. So I'm just wondering if if I just, oh, it's only stuck on with like a sticky back. Oh, that's great. So I'm going to take this off there. There we go. And I want to use a bit longer piece because I want it to stick out, because I think I might use a bit of that cheesecloth again. And just get some bits of strings going. And then this time I think what I'll do is, let's see, where's my cheesecloth gone? I don't want to cut huge amount, just want it to poke out from behind, but I want it to have a bit of a grungy effect. So give me a piece of paper. I'm getting all stuck everything, and I'm just going to press some of this distressing ink off. I haven't inked this up, so this is just what's on the sponge itself. I need to change that sponge. How terrible is that? I'm just using the residual just to give it a little bit of grunge. Just go a little bit heavier in places so it looks like it's been well aged. There we go. Right, and that's just giving it a nice pattern. And what I'm going to do is, if I put that down there, you're still going to see the fabric behind. And then let's put our glue on. And there we go with our cameo. You can see a little bit of the glue sticking out. Simple solution. Don't use your good scissors to do that, because yeah, you glue them shut. And there we go. Oh, that one's turned out great. I love like the shabby chicness of it, with all the little bits coming off. Yeah, I really like that. Cool. That's going to look great, like sticking out the top of your junk journal. Let's do another one. I do quite like this, and I tell you what, it screams to me vintage. And if I remember rightly, this was actually off. It was off a lady who was selling loads of different vintage jewellery. I don't know how vintage it is, but she did have some nice I've still got some gilding on me, man. She did have some nice Victorian pieces. I'm not going to say it's Victorian because, like I say, I don't know, but it's got that kind of look to it, which I quite like. Oh, look at that variation of the fabric's going to work nicely with that. It's a bit bigger than the other ones, but let's give it a go. You know, if it doesn't work, I'll take it apart and use it for something else. You just got to do it. I'm sure there's a logo with that on. Yeah, that'll work nice. Let's get another one of our paper clips. I wish you could get these in like the coppery colour, but these are the only ones they had. Don't want it too low. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise this up a little bit more than the others. Luckily there's like a ridge underneath it that just seems to catch on the top of that. So that's going to come in useful. Oh, knocking things over. I'm going to try and put a generous amount of glue on this one because it is a little bit heavier and I don't want it coming loose. So just find that little ridge, position it. Oh, isn't this a fun thing to do with old jewellery? There we go. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's really going to be nice. I like that. Yeah, cute. So just in a few minutes I've come up with 5 different designs, and you can see how easy it's been. The process hasn't been hard at all, and once you put these into a junk journal, how gorgeous are they going to look? And that one's so fun. I mean, I just want to do Halloween junk journals now. Yeah, but I mean, if you were going to do like a gothic type Halloween junk journal, one of these would look good in it, because it's all quite dark, and you know, and like I say, I've got like this whole tub that I'm going to work through, and it's all just little bits of, oh, there's another one, see? It's all just little bits of jewellery, and everybody's got broken jewellery, you know. Everybody who's got jewellery has got broken bits that you can add on to these things, and it doesn't matter if they've got the little hooks at the top where you can see they've been a piece of jewellery. That just adds to the vintage effect, because you can tell it's a piece of vintage jewellery that's been used to make this beautiful decoration. So I'm going to crack on and make some more of these. I hope you've enjoyed this. And if you have, please do drop a like and subscribe, because I'm hopefully going to get loads more of these videos done, and you never know where it's going to go. I'm always finding new ways to get into mischief, so come and get into mischief with me. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.